brand is this? Dark Labz
is a hitter.
Boy's a hitter.
Go to Reddit.
Is done.
Done.
You're gonna go to Reddit.
Dark Labz is a hitter.
It's a hitter, dude.
Go to Reddit.
Is done.
Done.
I gave a scoop to Trump. This is a hitter.
Boy's a hitter.
Go to Reddit.
Is done.
Done. You're gonna go to Reddit.
Dark Labz is a hitter.
Back a homie on Reddit.
Is done.
Done. I gave a scoop to Trump. Scoop to Trump. What up? It's Garage Gym, homie. I am back with another Reddit reaction video. It's been a while, man, and I think before my wedding, man, I got married in the end of June. It's been since before that. It's been freaking crazy busy, man, and I hope you all have had a blessed summer, and thought it was time to do one. Some people have sent me some crazy posts. I've saved a few posts and haven't spent too much time on the Reddit. Not that I ever comment or anything anyway, but take a gander here and there, keep my ear to the streets. And then people also send me these posts. They think I get a kick out of it or whatever. So let's get, we'll get right into this here. Let's see. We got the, was requesting this. Okay, here we go. Share. So we got this new Dark Labz crack. So these are, man, oh, that's a pretty sick tub right there. I saw this on Instagram. It says, "Are you ready for another watered down and boring product?" It's like Dark Labz and Imperial are having a race to see who can produce the SHI product based on prior reputation. Okay, so this guy Electronic War is clearly hating on Dark Labz. I guess I don't know what the point of this is, just to kind of be a hater, but doesn't really make sense to me. It's like you could post a tub of freaking a zillion pre-workouts and be like, "Are you ready for this boring pre-workout?" Like Rise could drop a new pre, and you could be like, "Are you ready for this boring pre?" It's like, well, what's so boring about a Dark Labz pre? But anyway, so somebody says, this is so interesting to me. Imperial has two products. I don't know how you can compare Imperial to Dark Labz, but I hate the direction Dark Labz has went with these copy and paste labels. We are watching the fall of Dark Labz in real time, especially if you experience the first runs of the likes of Barbarian, Purple, and Crack Gold. I can guarantee the new crack will have the same label as the last drops of Gold, Purple, Primal, and Barb. I started gravitating toward Imperial a while back. All right, so I just want to say here, you hate the direction Dark Labz is going in. So you're naming a bunch of pre-workouts that have DMBA, DMAA, DMAA, basically. I guess the problem I have is that people just can't wrap their head around the fact that those ingredients are gone. They're not going to be used anymore. And I think people have this idea that like Dark Labz is personally not including DMBA and DMAA to like screw you. It's a business decision. It's like, dude, those things are freaking nothing but trouble for a supplement company to use. It's not like a personal attack on the customer. Like Dark Labz got together in a freaking some room with the team, and they're like, "Yo, man, we're really going to screw the customer here by not including DMAA and DMBA." I mean, I don't understand how people can't wrap their head around it. It's like, dude, if they could use those ingredients without having an issue, don't you think they would? Like, don't you think that from a business perspective, they would keep the old crack Purple with DMAA in their line? Like, can't you wrap your head? I don't get why people can't wrap their head around the fact that it's done. And I stand by Dark Labz, man. I don't care if I come off like a fanboy or something. These people have freaking given me nothing but love. They created 2 pre-workouts with me. I mean, I can't think of a better brand, man, like for Stim Junkie pre-workouts. And here's my challenge for the people here. Here's my challenge. Come up with a label, a product, a formula that you think is so great that you think Dark Labz should use. If you're sick of these, what you call it, copy and paste labels, just come up with a label. I did it. I came up with Maniaco. That was my formula. I came up with Maniaco with Dark Labz, 7 ingredients. That was my label. Maybe you call that copy and paste. I thought it was unique. It was minimal and it freaking works. But you're going to come up with, you can't wrap your head around, they're not going to use illegal ingredients. DMHA is not really that hot, boy. People aren't like, it's not like DMAA or DMBA. Nobody really cares that much about DMHA. But DMBA and DMAA, I've been telling you guys, they're done. So come up, if you think it's a copy and paste label, I challenge you, because that's the thing. People come on the Reddit and they talk trash, but they never have a freaking anything they could say that brings value. They never say anything valuable. Like, here's what I would put in a pre-workout. Let's see your formula. If these are all boring to you, I challenge you, show me your formula. Let's see your innovative idea without using DMBA or DMAA. With the ingredients we're able to use. Not hordenine, that's done. I think New Pept is pretty much done. Like, these are illegal ingredients that cannot be used. And you guys think like Dark Labz is trying to screw you. So come up, tell me. I challenge you to come up with a formula that you think is superior to what they've dropped. And maybe they'll freaking use it and slap your name on it. Homie from Reddit's, formula. Look how amazing it is. So that's the thing. You talk junk, but you don't have any better ideas. That's the problem. All you're going to say is, well, they should use DMBA. Sure, dude. Yeah, sure. So these people who have a wife and kids to feed, that this company feeds the mouth of their wife and kids, should risk going to jail and should risk doing illegal things because you're not happy with the formula. So they should keep risking using illegal ingredients that they feed their family with, this company. They should keep doing illegal things to satisfy you. That makes a lot of sense. It's amazing. It's amazing how small people think. Like, it's like, okay, that was then. This is now. We're left with DMHA. This is what we're left with. It's so irritating. So then somebody says, for real, those are legendary offerings that compete with any era of high stim goodies. OG Gold is effing insane in the best way. The later run of Gold tubs don't compare. It's like a different pre. That's true. Still good, but damn, the OG Gold feels like you're Broly from DBZ, ready to F stuff up while feeling super nice doing so, LMAO. Perp has one of the nicest DMAA experiences of all, and Barbarian has the beautiful DMAA bubble. I've only had replicate a couple times, but the entire package Barbarian comes with is its own unique animal, makes a special one. It's sad that they're all just memories. Yeah, they were great pre's, and now, but it doesn't, like, it's not a green light to trash the company because they have to move away from that. It's just like, dude, it's not a choice. It's not like a choice. I don't get why you don't get that. Yeah, that's true, OG Slaps. I forget about that one sometimes. I assume the tubs are still consistent. I got mine when it had just come out. Okay. Why don't these companies ever stick to one formula for, I don't know, a year maybe? Just changing the basic ingredients slightly and print and slap a new label, focus on flavoring. I don't know what this guy's talking about. You don't even know what this is. Like, you don't even know what this is. If this is a limited edition, if this is a new pre, there's nothing that it's set. They didn't tell us what it is. So how do you know they're not sticking? I don't understand it. Okay. Smart Mammoth. I think they have no reason to make a better product as people just keep buying the mediocre stuff. As long as Maniaco is their top seller and keeps making them money, they have no reason business-wise to come up with a better pre-workout. By the way, Maniaco is second tier. It just came at a time where all the good stuff was gone. Okay, so this guy, I mean, second tier, I don't know what that means. They have no reason to come up. I don't know if this person, Smart Mammoth, believes what's coming out of his mouth. I highly doubt he really believes that if they couldn't come out with better products, they wouldn't. I hardly doubt this person believes that. I don't know what he means by they have no reason to make a better product. I don't know what a better product means. Again, nobody can actually say the challenge that I have for you is what would you like to see? Just that's all you want to see is illegal ingredients. Well, sorry, you're going to be disappointed if that's what you want to see. That's not what Dark Labz is doing, obviously. They're eliminating DMBA and DMAA. So they have a bunch of DMHA pre's now. I don't know. They already realize that people will compare batches now. All they need is a few bots or paid people to make a Reddit post about how much stronger this one is. Okay. Hell, I saw a GGH review where he said the new crap purple was crap, but a few weeks later he revised his opinion because he claimed the grape flavor was a hitter. What a phony, that GGH. Okay, so this guy's, I mean, just hating, but that's fine. I mean, you could hate on me, homie, but you're still watching, apparently. You're still watching. So it's like, it wasn't a few weeks later. You're lying. You're not being honest. It wasn't the grape flavor. So you don't even know what you're talking about. It was many months later. They came out with another run and did different manufacturing, and it felt like a different pre. So here's my other challenge to you. Here's the other challenge that the people who hate always do this. They always do this. I saw a GGH review where he said the new crap purple was bad. Okay, that's true. Then it came out and said he claimed the grape flavor was a hitter. What a phony. So what you haven't done here is verified that there was any lying on my end. You say I'm a phony, yet they always do this. They lie. But they can't come up with a shred of evidence that my first review was dishonest and that my second review is dishonest. They have nobody. They have nothing. All they have is hating on me. So they make up lies. So the first time I reviewed it, I said it didn't hit. That was true. There were a bunch of other people who took it who also said it didn't hit. Then I did another review for it. Many months later, they came out with a some limited edition flavor that did hit. I did a new review. I even said in the review, I said, this isn't going to be a memorable pre, but this is a solid DMHA pre. You haven't produced any evidence to say I'm a phony, except calling me a phony. So that's what haters do. When people hate you so much, they make up lies about you because they have no truth to stand on. They do this all the time. They do it to Apollon. They're doing it right now to Charlie Kirk. They freaking say all this stuff. That's a lie. They can't verify. Oh, he was hateful. He was freaking. They can't produce a shred of evidence of that. They do the same thing here. Yeah, man, I can't stand all the reviewers on these mediocre products. Okay. Yeah, man, I can't stand these cookie cutter reviews of GGH. It's like he memorized an effing script. Well, If you can't stand my reviews, I invite you to get bent and just not watch them. You know, you don't have to not stand them if you just don't watch. You know, that would be, but you're going to keep watching, and you're going to keep watching, and you're going to keep watching. You're just going to keep watching. Why? Know why? Because you know deep down in your heart that you can't help yourself. That's what's going to happen. You're going to talk junk here. You're going to come here to the echo chamber where you can gas each other up and talk junk. But you know deep down in your heart, you're not actually going to stop watching me. You're just going to talk junk about what I say when you do watch me, because you do nothing. You have no shred of evidence. There's doers and there's talkers. I'm a doer. I'm out here. I'm making content. I come out with pre-workouts. I'm freaking putting in work. I have a physique to back up that I freaking put my heart and soul into training. You know, I'm a doer. No one's going to debate me. I'm a serious dude. You're a freaking, you come to Reddit. This is your biggest achievement, is talking. This is literally your biggest achievement that you can present to us. So I don't really care what you have to say. Then this guy, Electronic War, to be honest, if a reviewer just loves 9 out of 10 products, then they are full of it. Well, I'm going to be honest with you, Electronic War. If I love 9 out of 10 products, then I failed, because that means that I let one sneak in that I shouldn't have ever even let sneak in there. I want to love 10 out of 10 products. See, that's the thing you don't understand, that you guys are so small about. These are my workouts too. Do you know how many freaking Instagram messages I get from supplement companies trying to send me stuff? And I look at the label and I'm like, nah, I'm not reviewing stuff right now, or I'm not taking on new products, or I just don't even respond to them. If I only like 9 out of 10 products, then I pretty much screwed up and I allowed one in. I should love 10 out of 10 products, because I only make a point to ask for products to review that I'm interested in because I think I'm going to like it. I have no interest in the world in reviewing something that is going to be a bad experience for me. I have no interest in reviewing boring daily driver formulas. I have no interest in reviewing things that I think are manufactured poorly. I have zero interest in reviewing something that I think I'm going to give a bad review. I've been doing this 5 years. You think I don't know by now what products to take on where I'm going to give it a positive, where I think I know what I'm going to like by now? That's my workouts that I'm ruining. Why would I want to take something that I would give a bad review to? The only time I give something a bad review is if it really threw me off guard and it feels nothing like the label, or maybe it claims DMHA and I don't really feel DMHA at all, or maybe they're lying to me about something, or whatever it is. Dude, here's my challenge though. Another challenge that I have. They say a reviewer loves 9, so they're calling me full of junk, but they can't come on here. This is what they can never do. They never can present something I lied about. That's the thing that they'll never be able to do. They can come on here and they could talk their trash and they could say that I'm full of junk, that I'm a phony, but they can't actually come with an argument. They can't say, GGH reviewed this product and said it was good, and I took it and it was trash. Come on. That's the challenge. So I got a few challenges here. Number one, if you don't like the formulas Dark Lab's presenting, I challenge you to present a formula that's better. And number two, if I'm a phony and I'm full of it and I'm just giving good reviews to things, I challenge you to be specific about what product I hyped up that everybody took and thought it sucked. I challenge you to present actual evidence instead of just talking junk. There you go, man. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. Yeah, he said cherry limeade, whatever seasonal one. Ha. Okay. Have you found someone who took it and said something else besides me? What do you expect from a tiny hat trying to sell crap products? A tiny hat? I don't know who this is. Crack Barbarian, Don't compare Dark Labz with Imperial. Maybe, I mean, I agree. Imperial is a garbage brand that lies about what's on the freaking tub. I don't even like promoting those people. First of all, I don't know them. Second of all, they have a label on Excelsior where they lie to you about what you're ingesting, and Thermal Spark. They have two products. That batches are completely inconsistent. They have two products in their line. They're always out of stock. Heck no, don't compare them. That's not a comparison. Maybe compare the old Dark Labz and Imperial, but new Dark Labz went full GGH. I don't even know what that means. While Imperial just used a weaker or different chemical compound. It's not fair to put them in the same sentence, but I agree with the whole notion of pre-workouts getting watered down while going up in prices. In fact, I've spent an obscene amount of money in these products only for these sketchy companies ripping us off. LOL, went full GGH. What does that mean? If you know, you know. Okay, then Wojciech from Dark Labz said, it seems you are our biggest fan. If you don't like my brand, why are you so focused on commenting each of my products? If they are so bad, go and buy something else. You are not a prisoner of Dark Labz, or maybe you are. There are so many other brands on the market, or you just want to express your frustration because you expect drug effects from dietary supplements. Focus on something more productive, maybe. Anyway, you are still our follower. I'm grateful. I mean, he's right. Like, why not trash every other? You're not going to Kilo Labs and say, oh, what a garbage company. They moved away from DMAA. You're not saying that about After Dark. You're not saying that about freaking, what's another one, man, that free Muscle Force. You're not saying, all you're doing is talking trash, dude. Honestly, dude, you are getting this feedback from your most hardcore and loyal customers. Don't lie. You're not loyal. You're a hater. You're not a loyal customer. How is that loyal? They're moving away from illegal ingredients like DMBA and DMAA, and you're not standing by them for the change. They're still bringing DMHA and the absolute best DMHA pre-workouts with the most variety on the market. I mean, there's another challenge. Name a brand doing it better. This is what they always do. They always talk junk about Dark Labz. They love coming here to talk trash, but they can never say, oh no, this brand is doing it better. Oh yeah, this brand is doing it better. What are you going to name? Kilo Labs? Come on, dude. What brand are you going to name doing it better? What? Come on. I challenge you. I'm challenging these homies. Say so, since you want to trash them, say an alternative. Give us an alternative to use besides Dark Labz. As far as expecting drug effects from pre-workouts, yes, that's exactly what pre-workout users are looking for. Perhaps your indifference to that factor is what has driven the decline of your products. No. Most pre-workout users are not looking for drug effects. Most pre-workout users are looking for something to take to enhance their workout. I don't know where you got it in your head. As far as expecting drug effects, yes, that's exactly what pre-workout users are looking for. Dude, if I gave up an average gym goer who wants pre-workout, one of your drugged out underground freaking, they'd be like, what the hell did you give me? Excuse my language. They'd be like, what the heck is in this? What did you give me? Dude, most people do not want to feel like they're on illicit drugs when they work out or after. That's a very fringe, small amount of people. You think it's so normalized because it's in here. You're tripping, dude. Most people want just a regular daily pre. That's what pre-workout users are looking for. Says who? That's not even true. And you are right. Feedback from my customers is crucial, Wojcik says, but I can't agree it would be better for my company to use illegal DMAA, DMBA, hordening, or others. I have too many to look for many points of view. I'm also user of my products, but these ingredients and brand can be rated and closed in one day. You agree it won't be good for Dark Labs, so this is not what I want for my company. I know these people are, it's like talking to the choir. They're such small thinkers. It's like, they're such small thinkers. It's amazing. It's like, yes, we expect you to use illegal ingredients to satisfy us, or else we're not going to stand by you and we're going to call you guys trash and say that this is the demise of your company. See, I stand by people who I care about, man. You guys don't know what you're talking about. I am not claiming at all I know how to run your business, nor claiming I know anything about the supplement business. Of course you are. Of course you're claiming that. This whole thing has been a claim that you know better about the formulas and the watered down cookie cutter formula. This whole thread is about claiming you know more about their business. I mean, it's just, dude, you guys got to connect two brain cells together and just be like, we accept DMBA is done. We accept DMAA is done. We accept we are left with DMHA, and we should be grateful for that because 98% of other companies have already moved away from that. And Dark Labs is still giving us that. So it would be pretty upsetting if they stopped doing that, because then what company are you going to go to? What brand are you really going to go? What? You're going to name a company with one product. Are you going to name Mr. White? That's one product. You're going to name Imperial. They have one pre-workout. You're going to, these people are giving pre-workout after pre-workout, man. And I'm here for it, homie. GGH, is that you or perhaps GGH's little brother? Oh, God. This is like the guy who kind of makes awkward jokes that everyone has to feel like obligated to laugh at so they don't feel bad. It's kind of the weird kid at school who like showed up to birthday parties he was the one person who made like gifts by hand, and it was like super awkward. That's him. What about Crack Barbarian 2025? It's outstanding. I'm comparing it to Maniaco and the latest Crack Primal. Definitely not a daily as mentally exhausting. Yes, it's a great pre-workout. I just reviewed it. Without DMBA, I'll keep my money. Thanks. This guy, like, dude, nobody cares. Like, so don't buy it. No, nobody cares, dude. The funny thing is they're going to see this video and they're going to come on Reddit and talk trash about what I'm saying. But you'll notice, I just want you guys on Reddit to notice, they're never going to actually debate my points. They're never going to name a brand doing it better. They're not going to name a formula that they have. And they're not going to name any products that they can actually personally say I lied about. They're going to say I'm a phony. They're going to say that I'm full of it. If I like all the products I review, they're going to say these generalized statements about Dark Labs and me and all this, and that's fine. But they're not actually going to debate any of the points that I make. Mark my words. They'll never freaking debate it. LOL, I'm not sponsored or anything. I was originally going to try the rebranded Crack Reloaded, but then I saw the new Barbarian. New Crack Reloaded is crap. Dark Labs is trying to capitalize on their name while they still can. GGH is a lying chameleon. He talks about praising God, but doesn't specify which God. He probably got out of prison early by ratting out his supplier. I don't say which God. There's only one God, homies. I hate to break it to you. I don't know which God means. There's one God, and it's the God I worship. Yeah, GGH is a scumbag, two-faced liar. Oh, God. I mean, that's the best he has. A scumbag, two-faced liar. Can't name a lie, but wants to slander me. This is a person who hates themselves. Absolutely. Somebody who hates on me, who doesn't know me like this. I've never done anything to this person. to call me a scumbag, two-faced liar is a pretty bold thing. And I challenge you to back that up, back that statement up. Find a lie that I've told. Damn, that blows. Okay, Average Reddit post complaining before you get any sort of details. How are you going to spew any of this nonsense? Probably because they're pulling every interesting ingredient out of their formulas and using the same one over and over with different labels. Explain interesting ingredients. Maniaco is one of the best pre's on the market. I'm just going to say this, man. Yeah, Maniaco is good and has a nice simple label. Problem is that currently Purple Gold, now Barbarian, all have the exact same label. No more hordening, DMBA or DMAA. Correct. Yep. Now we're on to something. Correct. Those are done. We don't need another 350 caffeine, 250 Araya, new graphics. Maniaco would be the current Dark Labs offering. I would recommend to a newcomer look at their pre. It's a hell of a product. I haven't tried the new Primal, but I'm getting a tub. It's freaking awesome. I took it today. New Primal is phenomenal. That's my boy right there. New Primal is crap. I was glad to see they lowered caffeine, but ultimately these days the high caffeine is the only thing carrying their products along with the brand. Becoming Apollon all over again. I get that Woe is in a tough spot, but at the end of the day, death before dishonor is not a phrase he or GGH understand. This guy is so freaking, whoever this is, I'm just going to say it, is an idiot. I mean, this guy is saying basically death before dishonor. I expect you to use illegal ingredients, even though you have your family on the line. This guy has no clue what he's talking about. If GGH followed the steps of the Messiah, Jesus Christ, he would understand things like empathy, honesty, and truth. But tiny hats hate the rest of the world. Oh, tiny hats mean Jews. So this guy's just hateful. Tiny hats. He's talking about yarmulkes. Hate the rest of the world. Everyone who is not a tiny hat. They happily sell us their goy, slop, and shit supplements, excuse my language, and tell us how great they are. It's a cash grab by liars. So this guy hates Jews. He calls them tiny hats. And to me, that means everything he says has zero credibility. Again, another guy who calls me a liar, slanders me, but can't actually say one lie. Isn't it amazing? He says I am hateful. I hate anyone who's not a Jew. Dude, I mean, what is he talking about? I'm like, do you know how many people I connect with here through YouTube? Like, none of them are Jewish. This is death before dishonor. This person is absolutely just miserable. All right, man, this is a lot right here. And let's see what the label says. I think we could have little hope. So what's the good stuff with DMAA? Oh, they can't. Nobody can name it, huh? Nobody can name anything with DMAA. They just expect Dark Labs to use it. All right, there we go. This was, when they talk about brain rot, I've heard the term brain rot, and I never really understood what it meant. I have a pretty good understanding of that now. So let's go here. It's just kind of irritating, these people, but this is not the majority of my viewers. I mean, this is just a bunch of freaking really weird stuff. Crack Purple, I've heard it was awesome. Found OG Heroine for $140 and someone willing to sell OG Maniaco and Crack Primal for $160. Which do you recommend? Wojciech said there is no Maniaco V2. I mean, he's right. We never came out with a Maniaco V2. They just did another run of the original Maniaco with 3 new flavors. There was same formula and same ingredients. Sourcing is different. Effects are too. The sourcing is not different. The sourcing is the same. I'm the owner, but maybe you know better. Yeah, really. It's like the sourcing is not different. All right. Hydroxylate Let's see here. For sale. Snoop Dogg. Hydroxylate, 85 tablets left. Way too intense for me. Interesting. I love this stuff. This is like one of 3 fat burners right now that I have in my drawer. I find this stuff to be absolutely amazing. It hits so good. It is euphoric as heck. It is a great supplement. This guy here says, man, that one post took up a lot of time here because it's just such nonsense, man. They want to slander me and talk junk. It's amazing. They literally have nothing. They didn't share one fact about me. They called me a tiny hat. They called me a Jew. I mean, how just hateful can you be? What does me being Jewish have to do with anything? Freaking weirdos, dude. This says can hardly feel caffeine. Took 1,900 milligrams the other day. Going to the gym today. Might take some more. I don't like taking pre's. But any pre pills that are good for energy and strength. If you don't feel 2 grams of caffeine, and I say maybe you should stop using for a while, otherwise move on to hard drugs. How is it possible that someone could be this stupid? I mean, I don't know. There could be one of 3 things going on here. I'm just going to say this. Number 1, this person is completely trolling and is just, I don't know, bored or something. Number 2, has a crazy tolerance because he's a pre-work or a caffeine abuser and he just overdoes it. He has a crazy tolerance, like he says. Or number 3, this is one of those few people who just don't feel caffeine. And there are people like that. 5150 disappointment. This is a good one here. Okay, let's see here. This is a great pre-workout. Was told this was supposed to be an amazing pre, so I got super hyped for the first time and it didn't feel like a single thing. So far, I've only tried Warrior Abe and cheap Amazon Explode. I haven't really. This pre is mainly just caffeine. It's got bad dosages for everything else. Am I crazy or is it just overrated? So yeah, you're crazy. It's not just caffeine and it doesn't have bad dosages for everything else. This has Alpha Yo and Yohimbine, which freaking slaps. And then somebody said, got to be careful listening to GGH. He will try to make everything sound like it's OG craze. I don't even know. This guy never even said that he heard it from me. So I don't even understand why you're putting my name out there. But I love that pre-workout, man. 5150. Then somebody says, if you knew the dosages were bad, why'd you buy it? My suggestion. Right. Don't really understand most of the dosage amount until when I got home and compared them to C-Bum. All right. So this person doesn't know anything about pre-workout, but Barkliff says, oh man, that sucks. The tub I have is rocket fuel. I've had it for a long time, so maybe something changed. Nothing changed. It's still rocket fuel. And I'm just going to tell you guys this. This is more common. 99% reviews that I do. When I say something is sick, I get 99 out of 100 people who come back to me and say, that thing was freaking exactly what you said. That thing's a hitter. These people on this other Reddit post can't name freaking diddly squat of stuff that they claim that I lie about. They got nothing. These people are freaking just losers, man. They're slanderers. They lie about me, and they don't have a shred of evidence or backup for things that tiny have. The best this guy can do is say I'm a Jew and that I hate non-Jews. There's no freaking evidence of that. I love my freaking brothers and sisters. I support everybody who worships Christ, homie. I support spiritual endeavors. I don't care what religion you are. If you're worshiping God, then we're on a team together. This person's going to slander me and say I hate not. I love my Christian brothers. If you're a Christian and you're trying to do good in your life and you're trying to grow spiritually, I got your freaking back. Don't listen to this freaking moron, Tiny Hat. He's a hateful freaking loser. Unbelievable, man. Just the, and that's the thing. I have a bunch of family. My family's all Jewish. They go around, they talk crazy and say, oh man, the whole world hates Jews. Everybody's anti-Semitic. And I'm the first person to be like, dude, that's not my experience. Most people are free. Dude, a lot of Jews go around and say, oh, everyone's anti-Semitic. Everyone's out to get us. It's ingrained in us since we're little kids that everybody hates Jews. And I always argue against it. I'm like, nah, my experience is that most people are very kind and loving. Nobody really cares if you're Jewish or not. Most people are really kind and loving. And then this clown has to come on and prove me wrong. Well, I still think most people are kind and loving. But this is what I'm talking about, man. That's disgusting freaking talk. Say that I hate Goyim. I hate non-Jews. I'm just trying to sell, make money. That's BS, dude. I freaking started this channel 5 years ago. I started my spiritual journey and got sober 12 years ago. You don't know what you're talking about. All right, man, let's keep going. You guys have pissed me off today, man. You pissed me off today. All right, here we go. Let's go to the next one. We are cruising. And again, man, they're not going to have anything they're going to come and talk junk on here, and they're not going to have any actual argument against what I'm saying. They never do. They never debate the actual points that I made. DMBA is done. DMAA is done. So give us a formula that you think is going to be good. Silence. Crickets, homie. Oh, Dark Lab cookie cutter formulas. You have nothing to say. GGH, what a lying two-faced scumbag. Can't name one thing I lied about, though. Can't do it. Recently bought Woke AF pre-workout, which I thought was supposed to be high stim. Well, you definitely thought wrong, because that is not high stim. However, the first time I took it at 1.5 the dose, I felt underwhelmed. Should I increase the dose or buy something else in the Europe market like Hooligan? All right, first of all, I'm just curious why the first time you took a pre-workout, the first time you would take 1.5 the dose. That leads me to believe, I just want you to know, that you typically abuse all pre-workouts. Rule of thumb, if they sell it at GNC, it's for beginners. There's a few exceptions to that, man. They sold that Total War Black Ops there. That was a GNC exclusive. That thing freaking slapped. I'm going to tell you the truth. They had the Hitter Alpha Yo, and they had GBB at 25, and that thing slapped the heck out of me. I had cold sweats, stim the heck up, but most of them are for beginners. That's actually true. But if you buy a new pre-workout, you thought it was supposed to be high stim, and the first time you take it, you take 1.5 times the dose. That leads me to believe that you're used to abusing other products. So I don't have much sympathy. Go with El Jefe Fuego, Edge of Insanity, maybe Symbio. Those are guaranteed to make you feel something. It's true. There's nothing like the new huge supplements, Wrecked and Raged. As far as slapping. I mean, there's nothing on the market like it right now. I've tried it before, didn't feel anything so Euphoria, they've done a few runs of that one. I don't use it though. I don't like that mad scientist stuff. Caffeine-free pre-workout that still gives energy. Caffeine-free pre-workout that still gives energy. I don't think there's really any. I mean, I've had a few that it feels like they give energy. There was like the old Ninja, what the heck's it called? Ninja Swole. Dude, I swear I felt like energized on it from like that Cell Flow 6 or whatever. It did something to wake me up. But nah, energy, man, comes from good rest and stuff. What are you scooping today? Drop your pre-choice for Saturday. Here's a couple good ones here. one thermal birthday weekend stack, one thermal spark, one scoop of Excelsior. That sounds wild to me. I'll tell you, I take one thermal spark like every other week on a Friday. Dude, I feel it all freaking day. I don't want to eat. I mean, maybe I got a good batch, but I feel it all day. Hammerstone, Madhouse, Chaotic, okay, we're gonna go to the next one. Hammerstone. I like this guy, man. He's a nice dude. You know, he has a YouTube channel he has where he's doing pre-workout reviews now, man. You guys should go support him. Yeah, I like that guy, man. He's a nice dude. Crazy physique. Look at the and I guess he's a freaking legend, dude. Like legitimately, he posted something on Instagram where like he was saying watching GGH, and my boy from here hit me up. He's like, dude, that guy Hammerstone's a freaking legend. Like a wrestling, like he's like the real deal, like a real deal wrestler. I guess he seems like a nice dude, man. So I'm here to support, man. I support people, man. I'm here to support and bring people up around me. You know, I'm not saying I'm going to bring him up. He's a big dude. I just mean like, I'm here to give love, man. And these people who hate on me, all that hate on Dark Labz, these people are sad, man. I mean, it's just sad. I'm going to tell you this. The funniest part is I would say I'm willing to lose some viewers and just tell them to get bent. But I can't, man. I know deep down that I tell them to get bent. They're still going to keep watching me, homie. Just like they're still going to keep using Dark Labz products. It's like, what other product am I going to grab for high stim Saturday? You could say Excelsior or whatever, but like, okay, that's one pre-workout. Mr. White is good. What else is out that's good? A few bathtub hitters that I hear about that I don't even try. I don't even want to use those pre-workouts really. I mean, they're going to talk trash on here about me, talk trash about, they're still going to keep using the products, man. They're still going to keep watching my videos. They're not going to tune out. I'm not being cocky. I just know it because they still comment about things that I say. They keep commenting about things I say in my video. He gave this a good review. He gave that a bad review. They still freaking comment and then hate. Just don't watch, but they're going to keep watching. Guaranteed illicit feeling pre-workout. No guarantees here, homie. There's no guarantees here. Are there any websites where you can get some pre-workout that actually hit hard? I'm new to the stim junkie. HighStimPreworkout.com. If you don't feel those, I'm very concerned for you. I don't even know about that one. Irate, Venom, Hyperdose came on. If you are asking me, yes. If you are asking GGH, DMAA is gone forever. I think it's gone, man. I think it's gone. I mean, you might be able to get some research chemical that is, but like in actual pre-workout, I don't think it's the real thing. I mean, I just think it's some other stimulant that there's so many stimulants and research chemicals that go around, dude. To be confident that it's, as far as I'm concerned, GGH blows dogs for quarters. Excuse the foul language. All right. So like this guy, dude, this guy is freaking, I'll be honest with you, obsessed with me. I mean, this guy, like, I can't really find a post where he's not mentioning me. Like, it's, I don't know, dude, like, it's a little strange, bro. I'll be honest. Like, I blow dogs for court. Like I'm going to be honest. There's a lot of people who I don't think are, like, that great. I just don't talk about them. Like, they're not really in my day-to-day conversation. This guy has like 20 posts where he mentions me. He's very like, I must take up a lot of space in this guy's head, which is interesting. Give Dark Horse a try. I haven't even seen that one. Maniaco, just ran Maniaco, Absolute Fire. A lot of people liking Maniaco. God bless your souls. Crack OG and Maniaco are still legit. There you go. Kill Switch, Mr. White. Kill Switch was a bust for me personally. Yeah, that one wasn't that great for me either. Just got Crack OG running Maniaco tonight. That's what's up. Maniaco's definitely a lot of hitters on the Maniaco, man. God bless you all. That's what happens when you have a good formula, man. You get Maniaco. That's what happens when Gigi. I'm over here trying to give you guys gems, man. You acting like I'm out to get you. Maniaco pump hitter, tweak hitter, Maniaco pre-workout, freaking fire. You acting like I'm out here to screw you, man. I'm trying to freaking give you the gold. We got a few left here, man. It's all love, man. I'm just talking junk, but I mean, I don't get why this one guy just keeps. Anyone seen or tried this AddAll? I saw that one a while ago. I don't know what that is. Some gas station stuff. Has Phenibut and or GGH. This guy's Smart Mammoth. This is a whole new post. He says GGH again. He's dude. He's got to be kidding. He's got to be trolling. There's no way he's thinks about me that much. Wait, hold on. There's more. Hold on, dude. I got to share this screen with you. Give me a second, people. It says, what? It's GABA. It's beta gamma. No, it's da-da-da. But also, am I wrong? It looks per pill form. Only a wise man can admit he was wrong. Salute you, brother. GGH is proud of you. I recently was told that he was in a gay corn industry during his LA years. You know what they say about meth and turning gay? That's a killer combo, homie. Serious, he never mentioned the gay part. I don't want to burn the guy, though, but I'll tell you this much. The guy wants the garbage men to look at him naked. That's what gay folks do. That's how they pick their partners. And GGH just happened to have a thing for truck drivers. Use code GGH15. Oh, more like Jim Fluffer. Oh, man. These guys are what we call fanboys. This guy, like, slanders me and I heard he was in gay porn. Oh my god, I like so edgy, such an edgy comment. Here we go. New Barbarian label. All right, here we go. Notice new formula is live. What do you think of the new label? LOL, that ain't Barbarian anymore. Shouldn't have shared a name at all. I mean, why is that? I mean, nobody said that about El Jefe. Like Xtremis Cartel came out with El Jefe. Everybody gave it love. It didn't have, like, it was a different formula. Like, it didn't have DMHA. I don't know, man. People don't really support people who it's kind of sad, man, because I don't know, man. It's just kind of a weird thing to, they ain't Barbarian. Honestly, the company should not even continue to use the name Dark Labs. Maybe as well call them Rainbow Supps. GGH Labs. Facts. What does that mean? I would be honored to have a GGH Labs. It's like when your favorite band sells out for the mainstream. Okay. Let's see. Here's another. It's just another. Is there a new Maniaco coming out? Or are you referring to the current release? Nope, no new Maniaco. Oh, what else do we have? This is the future of Dark Labs. All these pre-workouts, they have the same name. Well, legendary formulas are more or less the same. Personally, don't like Alpha GYMHOMIE. What a joke. All right. So that's that. Hold on, man. Okay, next one. This pre-workout, man, my brain hurts from some of this. This pre-workout I usually buy changed its packaging, and I think it's formula. I wonder if you guys notice any significant difference. This is Biofreak, OMG. Looks like the Biofreak. Dude, that thing freaking smacked back then, and that thing freaking smacks now. I'm going to tell you straight the heck up. That thing smacked then, and that thing smacked now, and I have a high tolerance for alpha-Yo. It's a strong pre. Now, I will say it doesn't, like, as I said in the review, you're not really going to feel the juglins. It's not an illicit pre. It doesn't have that DMAA, even though they claim juglins or whatever. But, man, that thing is quite a freaking ride, man. I mean, you are stimmed up. Sorry you're not experienced. It says, damn, bro, not going to lie to you. I've had the complete opposite. This new formula made me feel more dialed in, stimulated as F. Yeah, dude, this thing freaking smacked. I mean, this was a hitter right here. Then we got High Stim Ace. This is an interesting one, man. This one I rate. He's posting his review on here, and then somebody said, thankfully, Jim Dad discovered this hidden gem. I watched the whole video, and Jim Dad didn't even get a shout out. That's pretty dishonest in my opinion. Then High Stim A said, me and Jim Dad are friends. Don't try starting drama where none exists. Meaty Morsel said, I'm stating an opinion. I watched your reviews, and it felt it was dishonest not to give him a shout out. You're more than welcome to disagree with my stance. After all, it's not even his pre-workout, but I was waiting to hear a shout out for him. HighStimPreworkouts.com even has a little listing called the Jim Dad Bundle. Take it as you will, but you have a bigger platform than he does, and I would be dishonest with myself if I didn't mention feelings. I don't know, dude. Like, I don't agree with that. I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, I'm the first one to review a lot of pre-workouts, and I've never watched someone else's review and thought that they should shout me out. I mean, it's a supplement review. It's supposed to be his experience with the product. Why is it relevant who discovered it? I don't know what that has to do with the review of the product. I mean, unless you want to include that. You know, if you want to include that, then that's one thing, and be like, you know what, I heard about this through Jim Dad or whatever. But like, dude, I've reviewed 600 pre-workouts, and a lot of those I was the first one to bring to the table, and like nobody even heard of them. And I brought them to Nutricartel. I brought it, like, I've never really watched anyone's review and been like, oh, they didn't shout me out. I don't know, dude. That's kind of a weird thing. I just don't think I'm owed anything. It's like, I'm just happy people enjoy the products and they found them and I could like find them, and you know, people are I don't know, man. And said, no disrespect, but y'all don't know what goes on behind the scenes. I was the one who encouraged Jim Dad to go full-time on YouTube, told him to get on Instagram, and even helped him with advice, promotion, equipment. So yeah, it's frustrating when people act like I did something shady when we're actually friends and have even collaborated in the past. Why would I owe him a shout out just because he reviewed Irate? By that logic, I'd owe GGH a shout out on almost every video. Don't waste your time, bro. This guy is a legend in his own mind. He ain't going to humble himself. Just another snowflake in clown world. Why are people so mean? By that logic, I don't owe GGH a shout out. Nobody owes me anything. I mean, they're going to lie about me, but Smart Mammoth gave me a free shout out once on his Excelsior review. Shout outs feel good, empathetic, and caring. I'd love to get a shout out by GGH, but I know he doesn't love me back. Dude, this guy can't go one post without mentioning me. Like, it's bizarre. I wonder if he loses sleep at night thinking about me. He's got to. I mean, this is my biggest fan right here, man. This is crazy. He's going to go on next. GGH says I'm his biggest fan. He's going to pretend he's trolling, but like he's really not trolling because he actually thinks about me to type like he legitimately thinks about me on every post. Somehow I get brought into it from this smart mammoth guy who I don't think I've ever spoken to in my life outside of this Reddit video. This is nuts. So this EPG Oxy Extreme that they're talking about, it says 60 servings in a container, very cheap but effective formula. Disclosed caffeine, 205. Cons, the rest of the label is propylene. Can't wait. It says, and then it makes me harder. This is the third time. So I just want to tell you guys, this is like one that I brought to Nutricartel. This thing is awesome. 205 caffeine. It is by the people who make Pharma. A lot of people don't know that because they market it differently. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or not, but I just did. It's just like Far Beyond Driven, but in one pill and less caffeine. It's like 2 pills of Far Beyond Driven in one pill with less caffeine. It's a freaking awesome product. I reviewed it too. We got just a few more. We're at an hour here. Okay. Maniaco OG batch in-depth review. I recently opened. Overall 9 out of 10 he gave it. Pump 9.5, overall 7th. Effect, price 3 out of 10. Effects 9.5. 20 minutes in, euphoria, insane urgency kicks in. There's definitely more than just DMHA in here. I don't know what that means. I mean, there's Araya and Alpha Yo. There's not more than DMHA if you're talking about like shady ingredients. There's nothing on the label that I don't know why he paid $110 for it. People saying that the last run of Maniaco is better. Most people think the newer run is better. It's more balanced. I will say the older one has like a stronger DMHA feel, but the new one has better physical energy, more balanced with the DMHA feel. I love them both. I'm on a tub of the OG right now, my last tub of the first run. Paying ridiculous money for OG Barbarian. So this is Hammerstone here. Basically, I have no idea why anyone pays crazy prices. So he's saying that if you take something like Crack Primal, add 1 cap of Araya from Xtremis, 1 cap caffeine anhydrous, and 100 milligrams of DMBA, the formula is almost identical. So he's giving all these options to play mad scientist, and don't forget to toss in hordenine. Like, I'm not comfortable doing all that mad scientist stuff, but like some people love it. I'm not like if it's your thing, I totally get it. And people like playing around, it's kind of like gives you that, like mad scientist. I'm a crazy, making crazy drugs and stuff. But like, I feel like cringy when I do it. It just, and then so he gets into it. Leaving it at that. It's not childish arguments. I know, bro. It would have left a message about the subject. Primal has been diluted. People are willing to pay. Fair. I'm not shaming people for buying it. Hammerstone said this was not directed at you. So this guy thought something was directed at him because he paid big money for Barbarian or something. I think it was a miscommunication. I love this tip, Hammerstone. Hammerstone's out here, man, making noise. This guy is a freaking wild dude, man. He's a wrestler. Big boy, man. Respect. He clearly has been putting in work for a long time, man. Respect. Does Heroline from Dark Labz cause hair loss? Yes. I will say right now, yes. This is the core of my issues. No, I don't think so, man. I get a lot of comments about steroids. This guy, I could tell you're on steroids because of the hair loss. I'm like, Are you dumb, dude? Like, I lost my hair long before I got on testosterone, dude. I lost my hair in 2009 when I went into prison. They shaved it off. It never grew back. I didn't get on testosterone until 2016. I got sober in 2014. I think 2016. I lost my hair long before that. So no, I don't think these pre-workouts are causing hair loss. The only time these pre-workouts are causing hair loss probably is if you abuse them so much you're losing sleep and your body's taking a toll. It's like affecting you, like you're stressed out or something. I don't know. The Somatamax review, they're talking about the whole science behind Phenibut. I just got a new tub of Somatamax. I opened it up and it was complete rock. I put it in a blender. It came out in one piece, literally. I had to put it in a blender. I prefer Anesthetized over Somatamax. Yeah, both are great, man. And then that new one, Ari, I forget what it's called. It's really good too. We just have a few more Crack Purple OG review. Let's see this. This guy's heart rate's at 183, which is freaking very high, like alarmingly high. I mean, I've got my heart rate up there from pre-workout before, but I don't like that. It definitely kind of scares me. I'm like, oh, I should take a breath. This one here, my first time lifting with a booster, they said start with Crack daily. His went up to 198 beats per minute. That's freaking wild too. Oh man, why do people keep telling others to start a pre with Alpha Yo? I swear it's the fastest way to make someone hate Alpha Yo. I agree with that. I think it would never be like anybody who comes to me and they're like, what should my first pre-workout be? I always direct them to like Transparent Labz Bulk or Bulk Black. I always find it to be just like such a safe bet, a good introduction to pre-workout. It's such a well-rounded, healthy one. Here's the last one I'll post about the new Dark Labz Barbarian, which was actually a solid pre. Looks like GGH changing up another Dark Labz product for the worst, Easy says. Now, I don't even, they think they're giving me a lot of credit. They think I'm that powerful that I change products for Dark Labz. And then Smart Mammoth, of course, who can't go one post without mentioning me, who say he's a little bit on my schlong. Yeah, GGH is the new owner of Dark Labz, or at least he owns a share of the company. That's why the new logo doesn't have the Skeletor anymore. I stopped buying Dark Labz as soon as the old Crack Purple was put out of the market. GGH is a front. He comes across as this super cool dude, ex-heroin fiend and alcoholic that now wants to help others, etc. But in reality, he just wants 1, people buying the stuff he promotes using his code, 2, views and likes. Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting to make money and have a successful channel, but he uses his life story as a manipulation tactic. But he is really no different from any other snake oil salesman. It's kind of funny because this is when somebody hates you this much and you take up this much space in your head, they just they lie about you because they don't have anything legitimate to say. So they just lie about you. The new owner of Dark Labz or owns a share. That's why the new logo doesn't have the Skeletor. That doesn't even make, why would me owning Dark Labz, why would the logo change? I mean, what does one have to do with the other, number one? Number two, saying I use my life story as a manipulation tactic is, it just shows how much this person just hates me. And, hey man, I'm sorry you feel that way. I'll keep doing what I'm doing and you'll keep talking about me in every post. And then this guy says, regarding GGH, do you expect anything better from a tiny hat wearing snake? A tiny hat. So another Jew comment from this guy. This is why I say Reddit is such a toxic pit. Not just because it's not because of me. It's just a bad vibe, man. It's just a trash community, dude. It's just a bunch of trash here. It's like a bunch of leftist trash. What's the most insane pre on the market right now? It's probably still Smash on a full time. I've never even used Smash. Maniacal and Crack Primal are top 2 in terms of insane. Dark Horse Smash. You know, this guy who said in this last post that, I use my life story as a manipulation tactic. That's actually more of a reflection of him than me. That's more of a reflection on when that's how you view the world and that's how you look at people. I mean, I know in my heart, man, I created the channel to help addicts and alcoholics because they shut down the treatment center. When you view the world like that and you slander people and you lie about them, your soul is ugly, man. You have like dark spots on your soul because lying, man, being dishonest, it's living in fear. And I talk about fear all the time on my channel, and you're welcome to lie about me. I mean, what am I going to argue with you and be like, oh no, I don't use my life story as a manipulation? I'm not going to argue with you, dude. Like, if that's how you see me, then that's too bad, man. I'm sorry you see me like that, but I think it's more of a reflection of you than me. I think it just shows how you view the world and probably how you view yourself, man. You probably very much hate yourself. I don't hate myself, man. I love myself, man, because I love God. I love the life that I've been given. And I love connecting with people through YouTube. And I've been able to sponsor countless addicts and alcoholics through the channel. God has given me a lot of opportunities to be helpful to people. The messages that I get in my email and my Instagram about how my content has changed lives, I don't take the credit for that, man. That's God. I mean, I'm just like a vessel here, just making the content, sharing my story. But hey, man, if that's how you view me as just this snake oil salesman, I mean, I think that's more of a reflection of yourself, man. And that's kind of sad, actually. So I'll pray for you, homie. I'll pray for you. Wanted Maniaco V1. We'll pay top dollar. All right, we've said enough about that. 3 more here. Unpopular opinion. After X amount of years in the game, is anyone tired of artificial sweeteners? I know there are alternatives. Now, this is actually an interesting post. I'll tell you this. I personally am with this person. I don't want artificial sweeteners either. Now, I don't have any evidence that's like, oh, sucralose is harmful. But having said that, it's called artificial. So, like, I'd rather not have it in my body. I wouldn't be surprised if one day we learn that it causes cancer, does something. It does feel bloating. I would rather all my pre-workouts with no artificial sweetener. The argument is that some of these freaking ingredients are extremely hard to mask. And a lot of people cry about flavors as it is with artificial sweeteners. I can't take that pre-workout down. I feel like I'm going to gag. That's with artificial sweeteners. I would hate to see what it would be like without them. But I'm with you, man. I would give up taste in a second for a healthier label. I mean, that's just me, because they don't really bring any value to my life, colors or sweeteners, but that's me. All right, then we got another one here. This says, don't buy from Cross the Limits. Edit, they provided me a coupon code for the cost of the 2 products. I placed an order for 3 products. 2 of the supplements arrived completely open. I contacted customer support. They told me they send the money and crush boxes back. So then this guy, crossed the limits. I guess he didn't like his interaction with them. I can confirm they're associated with Coca Labs. Yeah, the owner crossed the limits is the same as Coca Labs. I mean, I'm just going to tell you this, man. I don't support them either. They screwed me. I mean, I don't even play the victim like that, but these people gave me a discount code for my viewers. I sold a ton of products on their website. And then, you know, when it came for me asking for my credit, they screwed me. They said, we don't have a way of doing that. They tried to pay me like freaking nothing. I mean, for the work that I did. And it was just like, it's like, dude, I deal with a lot of supplement companies. They gave me a discount code for my viewers and for me to get credit. And then they tried to screw me last minute. So I've done Coca Labs reviews a few times, but I don't even talk to them anymore. I got it from Jake. I don't even I give it a good review because they were good products. I'm not going to be dishonest about the experience, but I don't really like promoting that stuff. So I just had a horrible experience with. They're just shisty, man. I found good price, original and gold version. Any of them worth buying for mainly high energy. We're talking about Psychotic. The only two pre-workouts I love by Psychotic right now are Saw and Psychopath. Yep, this guy said it. Saw and New Psychopath. Those are the two best, man. The others are good. Don't get me wrong. You use Psychotic, they're great. Use Gold, they're good. But none of them touch Saw and Psychopath. Those are the hitters right there. So that's everything, man. So we've said it all. You know, these guys, I just wanted to address some of this hateful stuff. I mean, I stand by Dark Labs, man. These people keep giving us good hitters, man. The new Primal freaking, I took it today, dude. I'm on one. Gold and purple are okay. Freaking Maniaco Pump, Flame 3 freaking rocks. I mean, if there's a good brand, dude, why would I not stand by and support them? And I'm friends with them, man. They're good people over there. You guys got to get over the fact that they're done with DMAA and DMBA. You just got to get over it, man. You got to freaking just accept reality. They're not going to use illegal ingredients to appease you. They're done with that. They did it long enough. It's time. Things change. End of story, man. If you don't want to stand by them because they do that, then don't. But you don't got to trash them on every reel. Just stop buying. Speak with your wallet. If you don't support what a company's doing, I believe in speaking with your wallet. If you don't support, then don't buy the products, man. Nobody's forcing you to. If you don't support my channel, don't watch. Don't give me the views. Don't give me the likes. Don't watch my channel. If you genuinely think in your heart that I'm coming from a bad place, and then I'm trying to manipulate you into buying something. And that's my purpose here. And I'm not a godly dude. And I'm not trying to help addicts and alcoholics. It's simple, man. Unsubscribe and don't support my channel. I mean, this is not difficult, man. This is very simple, dude. If you don't genuinely think I'm here to bring value to your life as a content creator, then you shouldn't be watching me or supporting me. I completely agree with that. So please get bent, homie. Just freaking get bent. Quit talking about me in every post. Quit freaking acting like a fanboy. Quit acting like you're obsessed with me. It makes you look pathetic and weak, like a weirdo, to be honest with you. You're not that funny or interesting. And just get bent, homie. Quit watching my content. But you're not going to, man. And that's what I got. And that's why you all hit the like button. God bless all of you. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get this dang muscle. I freaking love you all. Man, 99.9% of the viewers that are part of our channel, freaking loving. I love you all, man. But I presented some challenges at the beginning. Like to see if you'd come up with it, man. Come up. Let's see your formulas, homie, if you know so much better. God bless all of you. I'm out.